Right, hello once again YouTube. Welcome to another From the Depths subscriber catch-up. We're doing this as part of the sort of live stream style thing I've been doing every Wednesday. So we've got three people in chat. We've got Heismaster, we've got Mexistoffles, and we've got Cringe. So hello everybody.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello.
So we're starting with a craft that I think we've seen briefly in the Saphir campaign, which I do want to get back to at some point. Some stuff came up today, which would normally be recording days, so I've had less time to record than intended, but the next episodes I do will be on Saphir, because I know I've fallen behind on it. But this is a craft I believe that was lent to us to potentially help with it, which is Cringe's Varangian Guard. So this is based off your tournament one, right, if I remember correctly?
Yes, this was me looking at the tournament one. It's just like, okay, I like the idea of the pontoon missile spammer, but what if I modernized it to not only practice building modern ships, but also just give it some more use, because it wasn't really campaign suitable.
That's fair. And yes, for those who are eagle-eyed and saw Damadoc's tournament, yes, this was the one that killed my ship, or at least this is the descendant of the one that killed my ship. So after coming back from the nearly dead.
Oh yeah, I thought I was just totally out of it. And we just stacked pontoons on top of each other, gave it some torpedoes,
And it
just
was
changed
surprisingly spooky, as it turned out.
Wrecks everything.
Yeah.
The only thing that beat me was the Lechonk in it.
But we've sort of said this, so we will move on fairly swiftly to another Cringe one. Cringe has put up a lot, as usual, so he's single-handedly fueling this series. Maybe not single-handedly, but he's helping. It's the Johnson X. Have I seen this one as well? I feel like this is familiar.
Yeah, I think you reloaded this one. Yeah, this is just the...
Oh yeah, it's the jet boat.
Yes, Jet Destroyer. Very tall turrets.
I need to rework this though, because it uses a lot of modded decorations for
which is fine for me because I've got the mods, but
yeah, original one was made for the finest
cranes
hour.
there, and these ladders as well. This is the what it's called, but I know the mod anyway, and these life preservers as well.
Yeah, it's just more ship decoration.
It is pretty. I've always considered at some point going back to the From the Depths version where After Cataclysm still works. If you guys remember that mod.
Oh yeah.
It's a very cool mod. It had its own custom weapons, and I think it weapons system, and I think it's still the only mod to do that.
Didn't a bunch of its stuff wind up actually in vanilla?
I think a lot of descendants of the decorations did, yes. And some bits like railings and things. We've definitely seen this as well, haven't we? The White Fred 8. I thought some of these names sounded familiar. This is the bomber, isn't it? The fish.
Yeah, it does look familiar.
Yeah, he based off of a B-29, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So we won't linger on that one either. It's a case of I wonder if there's potentially been one that I've forgotten to put a bookmark in at some point. I don't remember this though. This is the death rate. Oh, I just realised I don't know that I've downloaded the dock ship, so I might have to do that in a minute. But we're professional here. But first of all, death ray testing explodes immediately because it's spawned too high up. This is from Damadoc. What's the script for this? A powerful, continuous, slow-charging laser that could do between 300 to 400k damage per burst to an unprotected target. It's intended to be mounted on the front side. I mean, it looks horrifying. Where's the actual gun barrel?
I might be stealing that.
Lasers for fun and profit.
I think that's the beeper. Okay, you should hear it. Sorry, I think that was the oven going off. But it's Dad, so we should hear it.
I think that.
How do we
facing
fire?
the other way?
Facing the other way. That'll
Yeah.
do it. Let's put godly mode on and load in something to shoot at. How quickly will it chop through Wood Boy?
Instantly.
Yeah, pretty much. Just slice it in half. Hello, cat. Showing up for our expert commentary. Meow. Yeah. Not too much to say on that. I'd say that is a fairly big laser. The slightly concerning power consumption has to be brought up, because look at this engine block.
Only slightly.
What is this monster? Although I suppose some of it will be going to hold the platform up.
I think that engine is actually excessive, though, for what it does.
Very excessive. Oh yeah, actually it's not even using that much power at all. Well, I guess it's because it's charging up, but...
Yeah, I think it's just to charge it. He wants a lot of power.
Yeah, that initial charge is gonna take forever.
Mind you, it's coming back reasonably quickly.
That's what I always struggle with lasers, is just getting them to be just not an alpha strike weapon. You want them to
Yeah, it's
work
just
throughout the fight.
sustaining the power to keep them going indefinitely needs like a lot. Right, these are Krausers, so I think I need to quickly download these because I've forgotten that part. Vehicles. There's the Gazara.
And if you're building lasers as alpha strike weapons, then maybe practice doing 1Q lasers.
Is there a way to search? No, I just have to find it visually. Oh boy. If anyone sees, what is it? It's the Gazara and the Gazed. Do point them out. I have to admit I'm not seeing them. Oh, there's one. Like that. Stick that in community builds. I'll go Doctor Friend and Zara. Problem is, most of these are in the right place, and then there's like the odd one that's been downloaded later and is not.
Yeah.
Do you have a?
There it is. What, sorry?
Mecha's Apocryphon RF.
Yes, because that one wasn't on Steam. That's just a direct link.
Yeah.
It looks a bit like a Steam link, but it isn't.
One of these days I'm gonna start putting stuff on the workshop.
It's not too bad to do. I've done a little bit of workshop stuff for Stormworks and for this. I put some of the stuff in the campaign up. Sort of mass upload a load of stuff.
I just don't like writing descriptions, so I just don't bother half the time.
So this is immediate notice. This certainly looks like something in Make, but it looks a little more primitive and it's tiny. I don't know whether it is actually an older design, but it's got the invisible ram, so I don't think it's too old. Got a single laser turret? No, 2 laser turrets. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 laser turret and okay, it's got rainbow smoke. I do love that. Yeah, now this is not normally a good idea, right? Because this means if one goes up, the rest gets scattered, if I remember correctly.
If they use explosive.
Oh, if they're explosive. Is that frag?
EMP frag.
It's very orderly packed.
I guess it's for the trail in this particular case.
Probably.
I do appreciate the aesthetic. The other thing I've noticed is, dear God, I've gone blind. Why is this bridge so? Is the lighting
just like
weird?
a missing texture problem or something?
Is this light just turned up way too high?
He has it on intensity 2, and then it just pure white.
No, it's still blinding. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Fanboy Hooters. I don't think I'm going to be able to see the fanboys. I think I've just gone blind. Engine right here. I'm guessing the interior is smaller on this one, because again, it's not a very big ship. That might even be it, but let's have a look and see if there's anything around the back. I think that actually might be it. Just because again, it's small.
There's always missing block.
Missing block. Da da da. I need to fix that. Might need to fill that one in now. Clearly, judging by my experience with the flipping paddle wheel, it'll be the one block that gets hit repeatedly and destroys the entire craft.
Yeah.
Oh, I know your pain. Don't worry. Those T-junctions for steam pipes. Ooh.
Okay, this is. I think it is just that.
That was
one
unfortunate.
Yeah, we'll quickly load in something for it to shoot at, which will unsurprisingly be a Marauder. Big Alpha Strike. Particle Beam, I guess. Oh, they split up? That's interesting. They did split up that time. I guess maybe because the turret was still tracking.
See if they...
Yeah, no, they strike. They don't knock each other away. It's actually a bad target for them, I suppose, because there's so much wood, but...
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the frags will still go through.
I'd imagine a missile interceptor can take a bunch of these. They fly so close together.
Yeah, it feels like... I feel like they're there for the aesthetic of firing them all at once, mostly. But you know what? Not bad at it. It is quick, though. Done 30.
Well, this does... I'm pretty sure this is mainly an aesthetic-based lead, too, so...
Yeah.
I mean, the interiors, after all. They've got interiors, like... I'm pretty sure their energy usage is gigantic, just because of all the energy weapons. At least on the big ones, anyway.
And the price tag on each of them.
Yeah, and the other one we have is the Gazit, which is
That one was
about
not
5.
super expensive.
Yeah, that one's relatively
Yeah,
small.
but-
That's not even a full.
But it's a
Skyrim.
Corvette that's almost 200k.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Now that, however, is quite. I think my equivalents are around the like 50k mark for a Corvette, or even less.
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, they might only be the size of this little front section, so they're a lot smaller. But I suppose that's the thing. People have different size classes. So this I'm immediately noticing. Cute little quadcopter.
Very nice little VTOL.
It does have an interior cockpit. He always does those, which I appreciate. And missiles. Yeah, so a little missile quadcopter. Helipad.
Looks familiar. I just
The lighting is better. The white is still very bright, but it is a lot better for lighting. No lower deck, or at least no immediately obvious lower deck. Maybe this is an older design, but it sure looks like them. Yeah, come on. Come on, we're trying to have a look in here.
Parkour.
Parkour! Yeah, what's the... I can't even think what the show's called, but I know the clip was just like, parkour! This is different. Is this the skin from the tracks?
oh, this is the Backrooms right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I was about to say as well, yeah, little Backrooms looking.
Yeah, the
The
lighting
yellow.
reminds me of it as well.
Yeah, like this shot here, just... Maybe cut out the staircase, yeah, like this shot here, Backrooms. Why is the Backrooms just on board this ship? I am a little concerned. It's also nothing. It is the Backrooms, there's nothing here. It is just... There's not even a door up here, it's just... What the heck? Okay.
Oh
Is there going to be a noodle monster around a corner somewhere?
I was kind of hoping there would be.
Let's
Just
try the other... Was there another...
where'd the door go?
What the...
It's
Oh, what the heck? Wait. Oh my god. That's actually kind of spooky. What? What the heck? Wait, are there
Okay, so
invisible
it's-
doors in here?
it was decoed over.
Is there secrets in here? Is there like a... I saw that little Q thing. What was that?
Oh,
Okay, no, that's just the outside of the ship. Okay. What is that? Oh, it's these rangefinder things. Yeah, we've seen these before, haven't we?
oh, there's another door.
No. Oh, I think that's... Oh, no, yeah, that's different.
That's why we came.
Okay, so there's doors hidden in the walls. He's literally making us search every wall. Like
They're
I'm a
in the
beta
wall.
tester looking for clipping issues. Oh dear. Well, Doc, I'll give you that. This is new. I've not had... Okay, so we just have the Backrooms on board the ship. Is there anything else hiding in here? Apart from the... How is it they describe it? Like the infinite yellow? I'm sure that is a nod to it. I can't imagine what else it would be. Why it would be like that particular yellow. Yeah, there's nothing else here. It's just like an area that, like, once you get in, you're just stuck. You know what he should have done? He should make... I don't know if he's done this anyway, but he should make it so, like, one single block on the deck is not solid. It's just decoed over, so it's like you've clipped
Oh.
into it. Just wandering around on the deck, and then you just clip into it.
Genius. I might steal that for one of my
One of
aesthetic
your
builds.
vehicles. That's cool.
Let's make it a theme. Do it on every ship.
Just clip into the void.
One hole.
I've seen the missile blocks again. It looks like armament-wise, it's actually not much heavier than the other one, although I am seeing torpedoes in the water. And of
Oh,
course,
those are.
it does have its little buddy as well. Oh, these are new. What are these? These are big torps? Just big torps.
It's just
Big HE torps. Very big. Goodbye, Marauder's gun.
small torps.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool,
Small
Marauder.
rockets.
I think otherwise it's the same armament, so I guess the advantage is it's a bit bigger, it might be better defended, it's got the big torps and it's got the heli.
And the Backrooms. It's got
Yeah,
that
the Backrooms,
mystical
yeah.
powers to it.
Again, it'd be kind of cool if they put like the little spaghetti demon. Was it supposed to be a microbe, I think, technically?
Nah, I don't know.
I'm not all up
I
in the
just
lore.
know that the Backrooms exist and nothing else about it.
It's a spooky thing on the internet. Can I do one of those like clickbaity titles like we found the Backrooms in From the Depths and like a big red circle,
Do it.
like
Found
not
the
pointing at
Backrooms
anything?
From the depths. That's great.
God, I might have to try that, and if that actually gets lots of views, I'm going to be annoyed. But I might have to try it now at least.
Clickbait for the win.
The Apocryphon from Mecca, who is actually in chat, so you get to talk us through this one a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the spinny masts. And the...
Cage masts.
What was the god ray there
Updating
about?
cage
Did you see that?
mast.
There's like a light cone for half a second. Is there spotlights on this?
No.
Ah.
Just a lighting glitch, I guess.
the name. So first of all, I'm noticing very pretty, big aesthetic gear.
That's many bits.
What is that off of? Is it where'd that model come from? Is that like part of one of the guns or?
No, that's from one of the
The shard cannon, is it?
the steam shaft axis shift or direction shifting.
Oh, I see. Like one of.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Mm.
There's gears in game. Oh, a little interior here as well.
A
Potholes.
little bit.
I think it's just a little bridge, I guess. Yeah.
Like there's a bit of interior, but there's just not a whole lot of space on this ship.
Rangefinder turret with binoculars. I do like that. Yeah, very nice. We've got these secondary guns. These 120 firing something.
Lots of backup stuff up
AP.
here. I've noticed lots of detection.
Oh yeah,
lots of
because
detection.
this was is based on my tournament entry from Dama's pre-dreadnought tournament.
Very
This is sort
pretty
of
main
what
guns.
I kind of want to say what it should have been.
Is this like a tournament unlimited version?
Yeah, like
Mhm.
unrestrained by rules.
It's like the tournament one is like the rally thing where they have to make like X many like road legal versions, and then this is like the rally version. It's like
if anything, the tournament version is the stripped down one.
yeah,
And then
yeah, it's kind of
this
what I
is
meant. Like
sort of
this is the fast one.
Yeah, this is like the campaign ready version almost.
I just like the two very big differences
Also like a
between
little lifeboat left.
our tournament
like that.
craft after the tournament, where it's like you just kept this very beautiful style, and I just went like cold hard steel, Cold War era stuff.
I mean, it's kind of hard to take a like 1900, armored cruiser and update it to 21st century modern.
Yeah, especially just trying to keep
They are-
the shape of it.
They are built different in the very literal sense,
Yeah,
and that almost no part of them is similar apart from the fact that they both have engines, a propeller, and some guns somewhere.
something like that.
Yeah, that's why they can't. Well, here in the U.S. they have. Well, technically they could bring back like our museum battleships and stuff in case of emergency, but they can't bring back the Texas because of its engine. It's just that outdated.
Oh, like they can't repair it kind of thing.
Well, it's just so antiquated. Like there's just no point. You'd have to do so much work to get it to.
Sort of,
East-
is this like you'd be better
Or-
just hacking the thing out and
The
adding
ship-
some diesel electric
the ship
generators or
is-
something?
The Texas is 110 years old,
Yeah.
and it's in dry dock right now to keep it floating, let alone to actually make it serviceable.
Oh geez, that's Mum's phone. Right, we've got a
do
land
love the
vehicle
text.
next. Go back to cringe. Something we may be saying a few times this episode. Is the KAA Volga. Which sounds
yes.
familiar. I think you might have shown it off somewhere else, maybe. Yes,
Just put
this is
it
the
on-
this is the one I remember seeing the other day. Yes, I do remember this.
Yeah, this is made for a CC, Warmex, promote. Dang, I just did free promotion for them, even though I said I wouldn't. This is just.
Fine.
what
This is
originally
technically
was-
like the company Discord, right? Like it's fine. I promote on here all the time.
You proud of me yet, pelvis? So yes, this is was intended to look like a BMP for the first
Yeah,
faction,
I kind of see that with the little.
and with wood like Philippines style, just makeshift wood armor. That little gun deco on top actually is a fully functioning gun. It's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
4x3 gun that just all
little direct
echoed
input.
over.
I'm guessing. Yeah, fine.
No, it's a belt fed.
Oh yeah, bet for the water ladder. I can't see it, but it is there. Yes,
Yes,
I guess you've
so
done the
invisible
invisible
decoder.
block thing to hide it out.
Has 2 ATGMs and a pretty rapid gun.
It's nice looking. We'll throw a tasty marauder to eat.
Yeah, when I was building this thing, I actually just like had a hard time focusing on. So I was just sitting here in my chair, like, "Dang, that looks good!" I was just so proud.
Aesthetic fire rate.
Yes.
I'm noticing as well. It looks good. It looks like an autocannon firing. Seeing EMP burst there, so I'm guessing that's the missiles.
But yeah, one missile's EMP. I didn't want to overdo it, so it's just one like if you're caught off guard, then yeah, it's gonna get you, but it shouldn't do much.
And bright as heck, because from depths stock shaders, I guess, are just not built for land.
This is when my lower graphics resolutions or whatever came in handy.
Where's those from depths updates? But then my brain immediately went, "Where's that plasma, Nick? Where is it?" You told the community guys told us we were still working. You're still working on it. I don't even know if it's Nick's fault. I know there's like loads of devs now, but like, where be that plasma, guys? We're still waiting on that. I will update my review when they add plasma. I will do this. But,
just 10 out of 10 it has plasma.
But I won't necessarily update the whole review, but I will at least come back and look at it again. Now the next one is an aircraft, I'm pretty sure by the description, so I believe you can actually show this off at the same time. Where is it? This is from the fish. This is
Alley
the
cat.
alley
Here we
cat.
go.
Ooh, folding
I believe
wings.
This is an F-14.
Ooh, it's a little low to the ground. You might want to pick up a little bit, little fella. I think that wing actually swept back. Whether it actually sweeps in combat, I don't know, but it's a little bit stealth fighter looking almost somehow. Like almost more than an F-14, you know what I mean? Something about the angles, maybe? But I can see it. I can also see the original influence. Very big engines.
Does it have weapons?
I don't think it does. Unless
I
that's
just heard
something.
something.
Yeah, but your tank's still there. No, there is an invisible missile gantry, but I'm not seeing infinite commodities, any missiles.
I wonder if it's when it's out of combat, if it puts its wings back to low speed.
The Marauder's dying, so we'll see. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at those. That's like a proper
okay.
AIM-9, or is it AIM-9? Is that the anti-ground one?
Yeah.
AIM-54.
AIM-54. Yeah, I've seen this missile at any rate. I know this is like an anti-tank missile.
Tomcat's missile.
It's nice looking. That's a really nice replica. I wonder if they made that, or whether that's borrowed from
I
someone
got
else.
a little like miniature Hot Wheels one right here. Let me just compare it.
I'll get you a look.
Pretty good.
It's nice looking. Yeah, I guess the wings don't fold back, but I guess you could probably do it manually. There is a spin block there.
Yeah, they're spin blocked back, but
Oh, broke it.
Oh no, there is some kind of there's some kind of AI control on it because I can't adjust it, but I don't know what actually makes it.
Speed.
If we go to 0, does it? If it goes slow enough? Oh yeah, look at that! It automatically folds out according to speed. They don't look like a proper variable wing fighter.
Sick.
Although I think at the speed it normally flies out, you'll almost never see it with the wings out. But
yeah,
it's fast actually as
That
well.
is
144.
A lot of engine.
It is actually quite quick. Although I suppose with all those engines, and it is actually quite a good shape for drag. So.
I mean, it's faster than the Phantom is. That's only going like 110.
Is
I think I got
that would be
too.
realistic, right? This is a newer aircraft than the Phantom, right?
it
Phantom
was
was
old,
the
a bit faster than the
F4.
Phantom.
Yeah, it
I'm not so up on American fighter jets. I know of a lot of them, but I'm not so up on the stats. Also, we have the Eurofighter as the main one over here.
Welcome you. Hello.
It's nice. Ah, hello. Another joiner. Right. And then we've got a whole bunch. Are these tanks? KTV is land, right? For yours, Cringe?
Yeah, TV is tournament vehicle, so.
Oh, tournament vehicle. Oh, are you showing off
these will
your
be for-
tournament entries?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. If this is for those who don't know, this is for the it's Damadox Tank Spank tournament, I believe it is. So it's Grunt,
Great Bank Tank Spank.
the Volga, which we've just seen, Juan Carlos.
Yeah, I don't think I put that in.
Oh my god, it's adorable.
So tiny.
Tiny.
Is the
The one-
catfish anything to do with it, or is that something else?
It might be.
Loaded in as well. Oh yeah, that looks like it might be. And the Uprising? Oh no, KEC, I guess that's something else.
Yes, Uprising is it, but spawn that a lot higher.
Okay, we'll spawn that in a minute then.
That is Engineering Core Uprising.
Okay,
EC.
we'll let that in a sec.
Alright,
Oh god.
Aircraft are allowed as well.
Not the Juan Carlos.
Okay, we'll get that
So
one.
yeah,
Well, immediately, 10 out of 10.
So
is very
Kevin
cute.
has a little tank thing called the Carlos, and I was just like, I'm gonna make it like a budget Chinese knockoff version of it.
Oh, I see. I like the lights in different colours as well.
So
Yeah,
yes,
so
here's the
tiny
Juan
missile
Carlos.
carrier. I don't know whether to be worried about this one or not, because on the one hand, if I hit it, it'll die. But like on the other hand, it is very small.
It's not in the tournament. I wanted to,
enough.
but I was just like, you know, I got some other stuff and it got too pricey.
Okay, so we've got this fella, Grunt.
Grunt. It's
Same
based
roof
off
missile.
of a M48 with very modified because I messed up the turret.
Got the same machine gun by the look of it, or at least I guess it's very similar.
I liked it, so I've just been reusing it.
Flat profile, and we've got a... I guess I could show off very briefly what I've been building for it as well, for those who haven't seen it in a minute, but since we're talking about the tournament and while we're here. We've got a main gun, which is... I guess I probably better not spoil the secrets, right, because the tournament hasn't started,
Yes.
but we've got a main gun.
300 mil.
This is looking
Also
like a
has the-
Jagdpanzer, sort of?
Jagdpanther, there we go. I need to put it back into preset colors, though.
Yeah,
You
I guess
got
'cause
that
it's...
crane like the Stormtigers has in the rear.
Oh, yeah, for like
Yeah.
loading shells.
I tried. It doesn't look that good.
Giant
but...
breach. Oh, I guess this is like a
Cranes.
hatch for loading the shells in,
Mhm.
or for escaping out of, or maybe both, depending on how bad.
And I just
going.
reused. I made it. So halfway through, I realized I already made it a cupola, but I had stolen the one from the grunt. It has 2 cupolas, but one is full of detection. So
Interesting. And last, we have this is looking
Catfish.
a bit similar to a certain vehicle in my Air Force. We have an AA vehicle, I'm assuming.
yes.
Now these
it
won't be AA,
is-
right? Because AA seekers are not allowed, but
Yeah.
Missiles.
AAC.
anti-missile missiles. Sorry.
Oh, those aren't anti-missile. Those are just planes.
Yeah,
This is
that's
an
what I said.
older
I'm
version
assuming those
of
aren't.
the Catfish. That I ended up
Oh,
changing the
because-
turret a lot, but essentially this is just.
It will
either
look something
hull
like
or
this,
saber.
but
Yeah, it's just anti-aircraft through and through, but also
quite
it's
like this.
really
I might
effective
start
against
stealing this
deep water
design.
guard stuff.
for the little cupola, because this looks quite simple to copy, and I do like
Feel
that.
free to just save it as, or just
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
prefab it.
True. Yeah, you can just prefab it. I hadn't even thought of that. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, I'll quickly show. We'll load a Marauder in for them to all shoot at for a little bit, and then I'll quickly show off what I've been doing for it. I haven't updated my design hugely. I believe Amphreets has done some work on them, so I'll show the non-modified versions. He's going to be a bit of a hand.
These has definitely helped me.
Yeah, he's a
Welcome.
amazingly helpful friend.
I think the Juan Carlos, I mean, flipped.
Did it roll over again?
And
No, he looks okay. That's a turret. I didn't realize
Oh,
it
it might
was
not have set up its AI.
Oh. Marauder, how
mean,
could
it's
this
a big
happen to
knockoff.
me?
Yeah, it's a Chinese knockoff. Doesn't move, doesn't do anything but shoot.
So they made some of it work. They
Yeah.
only tested it for like 5 minutes and like decided, yeah, it's good enough.
AA not included.
Mobile game out of
For
10.
the grunt and the Juan Carlos, I literally made in under an hour. I was just rushing it because I wanted to get a second entry in.
Fair enough. Well, as your AA
Seems like
gets
my
shot in the back
entries.
by its own side. I'll very quickly, that's all the craft we had submitted, but I'll very quickly show off what I've been doing for this tournament.
Oh, with the uprising.
Yeah, that is dead. Yes, for the tank tournament. Tournaments, yes. Back on fleet. So first of all, my wonderful AI detonation method for the
Yes. It's
Basics
A lot,
execution.
a lot safer than mine. I'll tell you what. Mine's just a nuke.
oh, I couldn't find them. I knew the nuke's in there somewhere. I couldn't find the darn thing. So yeah, this is
double
the
weapons.
so this is the old version of the fighter. So these are all based off the Advanced Wars like vehicles for the bad guys of that game, which is the Black Hole army. So we have the fighter. It's a fighter. It's a little slow. It's quite tough. The armor has been upgunned a bit, and the engine works a bit better. This one struggles a little bit. Like it's a little too heavy. Like the power plant was a nightmare in this thing. Like getting it to actually have enough power to fly properly. Then the
Yeah, that's
main.
why-
Oh, sorry.
And I was just gonna say that's why custom jets are so good because you can just stick a thing on there and make them quite compact.
I'm not sure why this one doesn't have the visible gun, but the others do. But yeah, and then we've got 3 medium tanks. They're meant to have this really short barrel, but it's a case of like I couldn't. It looks so weird having the shell just spawn like 4 meters in front of the barrel. Little medium tanks, which will act as the main force, and then we've got a single AA, which will be acting as Seawiz. I won't spoil
Very cute.
too much about any of those. So yes,
Very tall.
Yes, it is. You might notice the wheels extend a bit further. With most of them, with like the in-game, you kind of can't see the wheels. I think it's implied that they're like either just completely concealed or they're just hovering like a few feet above the ground. This was the closest I could get to replicating it and still getting it to look good. And in this one's case, it's not stable enough. I had to add the extra wheel at the back or it would just roll onto its back and get stuck.
Oh, that's
A
not
bit
great.
like Chaos 1 from Robot Wars, if anyone remembers that. Oh, they're repairing the spawn stick and it's just blowing up. Don't do that, why? No.
Just can't
AA
escape.
gun on a turret.
Well, I don't know why they're doing that, but on that rather interesting note, so we'll end the subscriber showcase and we'll move on in a sec to the From the Depths thing.